Hi everyone. In today's video you're going to see this giant Nerf gun, this vase, and about 5 or 6 other items. Plus, as a bonus, I'm going to show you how weather affects thrifting. That's interesting, so stay tuned. Hi, we're outside the Goodwill in Oxford, Florida, and for some reason it's freezing out today. So let's go inside so I can get warm, and then after that we'll do a little thrifting. Before we start today's journey, I just wanted to show you guys what I drove through to get here, and this was before the weather turned bad. This store had just put out some end caps. At the end of each one of their aisles, they just stuck these 4 or 5 end caps. So I wanted to see what was on them. I noticed pretty quickly that it was all Christmas stuff. They were going to use these for all their new Christmas displays. And most of it was Santa Claus and some snowmen. Wasn't stuff I could sell, so I was going to pass on it. And then I saw this vase. It was by Montana Silversmith. It was $6.99. I liked it. I was going to look it up and see what it was worth. I wanted to discuss this vase with you guys. When I first picked it up, I thought it was wood, but it's ceramic. I looked up the name, and it was by the Montana Silversmith Company. They're more famous for their silver jewelry and silver belt buckles, but every once in a while they put out these vases. So I looked them up on eBay, and they go for between $50 and $100. So I figured I'd list this for $39.95, and I'll see how much I get. So I hope that was helpful. Now, back to the video. I walked over to this aisle. It was just packed with figurines. All ceramic figurines. None of them were exceptionally expensive, but there was a lot of them. There was rabbits, and there was that cross, there was a bell. It was all pretty cheap stuff. There was this Homeco girl, but Homeco is cheap stuff, so I put that back. The boy next to it's obviously Homeco also, so I passed on him. Then I saw this little snowman. It was Winter Promenade, and it said a special greeting. I put it back, but it was a mistake because under it was made by Demdaco, which makes Willow Tree. Willow Tree, you guys know, I love, and I sell a lot of them. I passed on it, and it was a mistake. For those of you who haven't seen my other videos, I wanted to show you these willow trees. They're made by Demdaco. They're very popular. They're for all occasions. They're angels. They're always the same. They don't have a face. If you can pick these up for $2 or $3 at Goodwill garage sales, you can easily sell them on eBay for $10 and up. This is a bigger one. This one will go for like $20. This one, $12. You can't miss with these. That's why I said in the video that I like them so much. So if you see them, pick them up, make yourself some money. Well, I hope that was helpful. Now back to the video. Well, I kept looking around, but that's all I could find. So it was time to head to the next store. We had a couple more stores to hit, so we still had a chance to get lucky. I was driving over to the next Goodwill when I noticed this tornado out my driver's side window. Well, I wasn't going to let that stop me, because now there'll probably be less people at the next Goodwill. So, like the trooper I am, I forged on. After fighting my way through all the wind debris, I decided to start my search on this aisle. The first thing I saw were these tubes of glitter. I didn't need any glitter, and I sure couldn't sell them for enough money to make a profit, so I passed on them. Then I saw these Isomar technical pens. They come with their own ink. They come with a compass. They're for technical drawing. They were asking $5.99. I looked them up. They were going for over $30, so I decided to keep them. Then I moved over to this aisle. It had a mixture of appliances with some electronics mixed in. Nothing that was really catching my eye. I did see this Sony radio. I didn't think much of it. But then I saw this jog-proof disc player by Philips. They wanted $3.99. I know it's old and it's outdated, but you're still getting around 15 bucks for them. This aisle seemed like a pretty decent aisle. Right away I saw this toy. It was an old farm toy. The box was real old. I knew it had age to it, so I put it in the cart. I went back to the aisle and I found a John Deere old farm toy. It was $5.99, just like the Oliver, so I put it in the cart. Then I saw a third old toy. These are farm toys. It was a grain drill. I don't know exactly what that was, but I wanted to look it up. I went back, and a fourth toy. This was another John Deere. It was a plow. I put them in the cart, and I walked to a quiet part of the store so I could look up and see what these things were worth. Wow, guys, these 4 tractors. I had to do an update on these. I got 2 John Deere, and I got 2 from this company, Oliver. Let's go do the Oliver ones first. The first one I found, I looked it up on eBay, is this Oliver grain drill. It was going for over $200. So I started it at $175, and I'm going to see what I get for it. The next Oliver was a manure spreader. And notice, as old as these are, look, that everything still works on them. It's just amazing the quality of the toys they made back then. This is going for around $250, so I listed it for $165, and unbid, and we'll see what we get for this also. The last 2 were John Deere's. The first John Deere was a toy plow. It wasn't as big as the rest, and it wasn't as valuable as the rest. So I listed this. I started the bid at $75 and hope to get $150 when I'm done. But it's still a great buy. I spent $5.99 for each one of these things. The last one, and it was in the best condition, was this John Deere hay baler. Yeah, I have to read because I don't know a lot about farm equipment. This is definitely in the best condition, and everything works just like the other ones. It should go for $250 to $300. So I started this at $175, and we'll see what we get for that. It was just a great day at thrifting, so I hope that was helpful. And if you go out, I hope you're as lucky as I was today. Back to the video. When I turned the corner to go to the next aisle, I noticed that the girl had brought out the new bins. So I started to look through them. But there really was nothing in this selection of new stuff. There was some old VHS tapes. There was really just nothing here. So I moved on. Well, I was pretty happy with what I found at this store. That's half a dozen things, and they all should be profitable for me. But it was time to head to the third and last store. I was hoping that the weather had changed, but I guess we'll find out once we get outside. So you guys follow me. I had just left the last Goodwill about 5 minutes ago when I ran into these floodwaters. It wasn't that bad because yesterday's weather was even worse, and I was determined to get to this last Goodwill, so off I went. After I dried off, I went over to this aisle. First thing I saw was this motorcycle in a bag. I didn't know why they put it in a bag. I passed on it. Then I saw this My Little Pony from the movie. It's called Applejack. It was a toy. I looked it up. They were only going for $6, $7, so I passed on it. And this doll, you dress up her hair. And there wasn't much else. But then I saw a Nerf gun. Now, I know you guys see me buy Nerf guns all the time, but this one was 3 foot long. Look at the size of this thing. It was $3.99. I looked it up. It's going for $35, $40. I had to take it. So I brought it home with me. Well, I was on my way home when this hailstorm erupted. So, well, if you guys enjoyed this video, there goes my windshield. Please click the subscribe button and don't forget to tell a friend.